Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where I document my flight instruction. Currently working on my private pilot certificate, and I like to document and record my lessons so I can play them back later and just kind of relive them. You'll notice something different here. I'm now doing a voiceover. Got a microphone now, and also I've gotten went to a wider angle on my GoPro camera. So this video here is going to be a compilation of I believe the 14th of June and then the 19th. It's just going to be all takeoffs and landings. I've taken my written solo test, and now we're just working on getting me solidified on my landings here. So anyway, we'll continue on with the video, and I'll just voice over here, and bear with me.
1,000 RPM, oil pressure in the green. Yep. Down.
Okay, this is my first takeoff of the day, and this day was extremely windy. This is on the 14th. What we're working on today is doing some crosswind landings. Got kind of a wind coming from about our 10 o'clock there. And as we take off, note the on the right side of the in the cockpit, you can see the yoke. I'm controlling on the left side. The right side is showing my controls there. So, real gusty day. The plane gets really busy in the cockpit and hard to handle on a good windy day. So this is a good crosswind landing day. Okay, here I am coming on, I'm currently on base, getting ready to turn. I'm turning final right here. You can see the airport up here, the left side of the screen there. I'm on my final approach here. So near the runway, you're going to notice on the left side of the runway, there's 4 lights. They'll change from white to red. It's called the PAPI, the approach indicator. And ideally, to have the best glide slope coming into the end of the runway, you'll want 2 white lights on the left and 2 red lights on the right. If you're too high, all 4 of the lights turn white. If you're too low, they all turn red. Now my camera angle is a little bit higher, so you notice right there I've got 1 white and looks to be about 2 or 3 red. So pretty good on the approach coming in, and this one isn't too bad.
Yep, and then just look down and get that slip. And feel the road in. There you go. Yep, that's all it is.
Okay, check out the windsock right here. You see the wind's coming from about my 10 o'clock, and it's blowing at about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Just remember this indication right here. Okay, here I am coming in for another landing, and it's looking pretty good. Watch the yoke. You'll see the plane moving around a bit. Looking at the PAPI on the left of the runway. Glide slope's looking pretty good right there. I've got 2 white, 2 red. I'm right on glide slope. Everything's looking real good. I'm doing some cross corrections for the wind, little left aileron and right rudder, and everything is looking really good. And then watch what happens here. Okay, take a look at the windsock right here. Notice now the wind has switched to my about 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock position. It's still gusty. What had happened as we were coming in for a landing, the wind changed direction and blew me off the runway, which caused me to execute a go-around, which worked out great. It was good practice, but totally unexpected. Okay, so here I am on the 19th. Here I am on base, getting ready to turn final. This is a few days later, no wind, and still working on landings. If you notice, is when I turn in on final, there's no lights lit on the end of the runway. I can turn those on optionally with my radio. And I've been trying to nail my landings down and get them greased in real well. And we decided to try something, not to turn the PAPI on and just approach the runway, just hand flying it in and watching the altimeter, and just going by kind of a gut feeling. So PAPI's been turned off, and just bring it in how I know to bring it in. So, but watch what happens.